a genuinely sad fact that a good amount of your life is spent sleeping. About 1/3 of each day, or 1/3 of your entire life. All that time wasted on being unconscious. Now, no, it's not just sleep that takes up a good amount of time. A large portion of it was also spent working, traveling, cleaning, and whatever else. You see that little sliver right there? Yeah, that's about all of your happiness in life. That's your free time. Your age mostly doesn't matter. Are you a kid? Well, you're going to school. Are you an adult? Well, you have to go to work or else you'll be fired. The only time you get a break from life is when you're old enough to retire, but figures no one that needs to be or is watching this video is that old, so that's not what we need to be worried about. But I understand. Even with free time, that doesn't determine how happy you'll be. Let's take a step back for a moment and talk about life. You may not remember the first time you truly thought about where you're headed in life, but I have a feeling that when you did think about it, or when you do think about it, your mind shifts towards the pursuit of happiness. It's something we can all sympathize with. I don't know a single person who doesn't want to be happy, but you know what? Not everyone gets that lucky. Not everyone gets a perfect home, perfect parents, perfect siblings, perfect opportunity, a perfect job, a perfect life. So, it's just luck? Well, unless you consider getting a great start, being at the right place at the right time for the right things to happen in each individual right moment of your right life, not luck, then sure, think what you will. But I see it like this. Life is based on chance. There is a chance you'll be born in the right place at the right time. There is a chance you'll have caring and loving parents. There is a chance you'll have a good home. There is a chance you'll have the life you want. But I think we all understand that for each individual aspect of your life to have the best outcome, you would have to be extraordinarily lucky. So time is just going to go by. You're going to live your life and probably go down the road that so many before you have. On that road, you can display our happiness on a graph. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes down, and when all said and done, it will go back to your base happiness. And that's the one you want to be thinking about in life. That's the one that determines the majority of your life. Sadly, it's pretty low for a lot of people. Life isn't always easy. Life is hard. Dealing with the different deaths, financial difficulties, busyness, loneliness, stress, you know, the typical life stuff. So, I guess that's it then. Life is going to be what it will. You just have to get lucky. Lucky. Luck? Luck only applies if you have no control in life. Now, who's the only one in control of your life? That's right. You. So what if you aren't in the greatest position in life? Everything can change in your life, but only you can be the one to push that change in the right direction. So, let's stop sitting around complaining about life and start making the proper changes to improve it. Okay, so what do we do now? Well, I don't have all the answers to all your problems. There are many little things that will come about that you need to find the answer for yourself. But the answers are out there. You just have to go find them. And there are plenty out there that are willing to do their best to help you with whatever they can. But let's get back on the topic of change. I've narrowed it down to two main things that are responsible for your happiness in life. To be content with yourself, and to be content with your surroundings. Yourself would be to include your physical and mental self. Your surroundings would be to include your comfort and the people around you. These are what we need to change. Okay, so maybe you aren't that happy with where you live. Well, fix that. Move out. Don't have enough money? Get a better job or get a raise. Can't do either? Wrong. You can. It just takes time. Aren't happy with your physical self? Well, fix that. Work out. Eat better. Get others' opinions on how you can make yourself look better. Can't do that? Wrong. You're watching this video right now, so clearly you have access to the internet. You can get anyone's opinion on the internet. Have horrible friends? Well, fix that. They aren't the only people to exist, you know. There are millions online that would happily be your friend. Getting hated on? Well, fix that. Take the criticism. Improve what you can. Learn how to take hate. Can't do that? Well, you get the point. You can and you should. Change what you can. And if it's unchangeable, change your opinion of it. Example. You cannot change the existence of fidget spinners. So don't complain about it. It will only put yourself in a bad mood. Change the things that you can change. You can change your attitude towards the unchangeable. Did you know that people will always spell things wrong online? Then stop making videos about it and stop putting yourself in a bad mood over it. Listen, I understand. Life is hard, but it's not worth killing yourself over. Do not think for a second that where you are in life can't get better, because it can. But no one is going to come along and fix it all for you. It's all on you. Even if you get the privilege of someone coming along and showing you what to fix, you're still the one that has to fix it. Life isn't going to change for the better on its own. It's up to you to do what's necessary to get there. And, as my last piece of advice, don't put an image in your mind of what you want life to be like, because I guarantee that's not how it's going to happen. Be happy with what you have, and make the very best of it. But continue to strive for happiness. Follow your dream, but make sure that dream is open to change. Happiness is an uphill battle. It's a very long road, but I know that if you try, you can make it. It's not impossible, not for anyone. In the realm of emotion, this hill gets easier. The further along you get, the happier you will be. So, I hope to see you on the top one day. And I hope to see you bring your loved ones with you. Good luck out there. And remember that no change happens on its own.